Hello, how's it going? Let's see who's going to be first on then. Just wait for some people to come on and then we'll get chatting. Let us know how you're all doing. Just hold out on the questions just yet. Hey Chris, how's it going? Running Hills, you're back. South Valley, how's it going? Chuck in some names if possible. Not very good at names, but I'll do my best to remember. Be a lot easier talking to you if I can know your names. Get to know you all a bit better. Oh, we've got a few people jumping on now. This is good. Once again, hold your questions just for now. Just let a few people come on and then I'll answer some questions. I'll just do a bit of chatting as well. How's everyone's week going? Hope everyone is good. It's been super busy, I'm not going to lie. Busy's good. We've got Smudge on. Hello, mate. How's it going? Crazy Game, you all right? Matt, how's it going? Matt, you all right? Well done, Chris, on passing your assessment centre. Hopefully it won't be too long till you get a date. SJ, how's it going? Once again, try and get your names in as well if possible. Be good to get to know you by names. Obviously, you don't have to share your names if you don't want to, but it will be easier. So we've got a few people jumping on now. Give us a thumbs up as well. We just had a thumbs up. It really helps the video. Helps the video. Yeah, helps the live. It helps the channel. I really appreciate it. So, Craig, how's it going? Des, how's it going? Wildcat, how's it going? Right. So Matthew, back to your question. We've got a few people on now. Boxing popular in the British Army. Very, very popular and very competitive. If you're looking at getting on the Army or tri-service team, they are very highly skilled boxers who just go around boxing. And a lot of regiments, brigades hold a yearly boxing competition as well. So if you're into boxing, the British Army is definitely for you. If you want to carry it on anyway and you're pretty decent, even if you're not decent, the regimental teams, they hold inter subunits competitions and anyone can enter. You never have had to box before. South Valley, we've got Jack. How's it going, mate? I'll try to remember. Like I said, I'm bad at names, but it'd be great to get to know you all a little bit more. So I will try to remember. Jack. Good luck on your assessment centre, Matthew. Okay, so Ed, good question here. Do you suggest joining before or after university? Totally up to you. Before used to be a big thing where only officers held degrees, as now all ranks, just look all through the ranks, everyone's got a degree. Not everyone, but a lot of people have got degrees, whether they've got that before joining up or they've actually acquired it while serving. Joining up before or after going to uni is just down to your decision, really. It's just what your preference is. Would you rather go uni or would you rather do like an open university degree while you're serving? It's totally up to you. Either way is fine. Don't worry about joining later on. Age is just a number. So hope that helps. We've got a couple of channel members coming on. So I just would like to give a shout out to Rebecca, Ryan. Welcome to the team this week. Hope you're doing well. They've just joined as a channel membership. So big shout out to them and a shout out to all of you. So thank you. Callum, got you, mate. How's it going? Widespread community, don't worry about that. If you're late, you're not too late. You've just made it in time. Crazy Gamer, have I had any experience with the RLC? I've had a lot of experience with the RLC. Wherever you go as a battle group or unit normally, but mainly if you're going anywhere as a battle group on your major exercises, especially overseas or any major exercises, you're going to need the RLC there. You've got your chefs, your drivers, your suppliers. They're always there and they are very good. People take the piss out of them a lot. It is quite funny, good banter in the army, but at the end of the day, yes, you've got your close combat troops, you've got your infantry, you've got the RAC, household cavalry doing their recce, Royal Artillery, but none of that would work without the RLC. So, how to join from a Commonwealth. Asians keep opening and closing. It's a hard one. You just got to keep an eye on the website, and that's the only way you can apply. For everyone who wants to apply for the British Army now, there's minimal careers office here, and then I'm guessing they're not open because of COVID anyway. So you just go online and apply through there. They did close the application, then they opened it again. I've heard they may have closed it again, but just straight over to the British Army website. The British Army website link is always in all of my video descriptions, so you'll find it there. So then a few other channel memberships have come on, but we're waiting for Marco and Stelt and that. So we'll just see. Rebecca, my week's been really good. Super busy. Got a lot planned. How's everyone else's week been, by the way? There's a lot going on with work anyway. As you all know, I'm still serving. The Tactical Warrior brand is growing massively, so I've been designing products all week. I still hold a couple of online clients, people I'm really close with. I don't do any more online clients. I just do sell the programs through the Tactical Warrior website. So I've been looking after the clients, busy with Amber and Hallie. So there's a lot going on, a lot of things planned for the future. The injury's getting better, so there's a lot coming. But the week's been good, just very stressful. If you want to become an army boxer, then join up. It's definitely the options there. I'm not going to say you're guaranteed to get into a team, but there's the option there to go for it. No, I was never good enough at that sports that well to get on our army teams. I've been an all-round sort of guy. I've played football for the regiment. I've done cross-country for the regiments, and teams that I've been at when I've been on postings. I've been cross-country and stuff for them, but I've not actually been part of an army sports team. Widespread community. Okay, so this question gets answered a lot. Obviously, you need to be in a calorie deficit, like you said, to lose weight. Burning fat around the belly or something. You can't target fat, but basically, just to put yourself in a calorie deficit, you just lower your calories slightly and up your training. I would up your training more than you lower your calories, because you don't want to eat too little. If you eat too little, you're going to have a lack of energy. You're going to feel fatigued. It's not good for your body. You could slow your metabolism down. So, as long as your calories are a decent amount, just up the physical activity. So you're burning more calories than you put in, and then you'll lose weight. So there's a lot of calorie calculators out there. You can use the app MyFitnessPal, which is very popular. I have a formula that I can put out. If anyone wants to, I actually put it out to one of the guys who joined the Discord early on in the week. He wanted to know how to lose weight. So I sent him a small chunk of my ebook on the Discord. So if you want to know more, we've got a Discord now, which you can get through channel memberships, and we're constantly discussing in there. And that's where I was discussing privately with one of the team members there about losing weight, and I sent him some screenshots. But yeah, I would up the intensity of your training, or the frequency or the volume, more than cutting your calories. Because if you cut the calories too low, you can't go any lower, and it's bad for your metabolism. But you feel fatigued and stuff like that. I always do that. I go down way too far on the comments. God, there's loads of comments. This is awesome. Unknown error, just applied for your the power is good effort. Parachute Regiment, gleaming bunch of blokes. Very professional. So that's good. Good luck with that. How hard is it to join the powers from another regiment? I don't know, because I've never transferred into the Parachute Regiment. So I wouldn't know that. I believe it would just be the same process as everyone else. It's just obviously whether you're up to their standard or whether they will accept you. So you just put a triple P in, depending on what unit you come from. Whether you've already done P Company, you have to do P Company. If you're not from an infantry background, then you're going to have to go back to Cavalry, and so on and so on. So there is a long process to it. How easy it is, I don't know. So just if you're thinking about doing it, just try it. If you're a good bloke, you're fit, you're keen, You'll go for an interview, and I'm sure they'll take you. You just might have to do certain steps to get there. No worries, Ed. Academic side, the army's not hard academically. It can be a lot of information thrown at you. That's what I find with like phase one and courses. They throw a lot of information at you, but very rarely is it very, very hard unless you're going on a more technical course later on in your year. But in the early stages of your career, I don't believe it's that hard academically, but then everyone's different. Everyone finds things at different levels. But they're always there. The training the instructors get and civilians get, and how to teach and instruct for different, just not saying you've got a learning disability, different learning disabilities, different teaching styles is second to none now. So you should get the right instruction anyway, so you shouldn't struggle academically. But it's obviously always up to you to do revision in the evening. Daniel, mate, hi, good content, very informative. I'm currently 32 in training to join infantry. 32, sorry, infantry and advice for someone that is a bit older. Older, age is just a number as long as you've got a strong foundation, which you should have built up through the years. But if you haven't, because you may be new to training, build a good solid foundation, and just remember, rest and recover. Might take a little bit longer for you to make sure you've got things implemented and in place to make sure you can recover properly, so you can prevent injury, and then hopefully not getting back troops or anything like that. So that's all it is. Age is just a number. Look at some of the 40, 50-year-olds out there smashing ultra marathons and stuff like that. You just got to make sure you're fueling yourself correctly, staying hydrated, rest and recovering. Good 2 kilometer run time. So people will always ask me, like, what level of fitness should you be at before you start phase one? As long as you pass the assessment centre and you get a green, then you're at the base level to start phase one. So then all you need to do is maintain that or increase that. Everyone has a different perspective of what a good run time is. So mine would be different to what yours is. But as long as you don't go below those minimum standards, when you arrive at phase one, you'll be at a level for the PTI to then help you improve. So just make sure you meet the minimum requirements, pass the assessment centre, and then continue to develop from there. But like a good run time is different for everyone. So I would say that an 8 minutes is good, 7 to 6 minutes is really, really good. But then someone else might say a 9 minutes is good, and 8 minutes is really good. The SDC, I don't know what the SDC entails anymore. I haven't been at Apparel for a few years, and it was only trialing back then. But I've heard it is very good, and it does exactly what it needs to do. The youngest age to join the army, if I remember rightly, is 15 3/4, and then you need to be 16 when you start AFC Harrogate. That's what it was when I joined anyway. I can definitely not sing. Is it possible to be vegan at basic training? Just past the assessment. I start training in September. Yes. No matter whatever your dietary requirements are in the British Army, the Army has to meet those dietary requirements. So just make sure it's well known on day one and before you join, if you can, that you are vegan and they have to cater for you. So don't worry about that. South Valley, London, getting sponsored for the Royal Horse Artillery. I don't know anything about this. I've never gone through this. My plan is to get an officer on the channel if someone will be up for it, for the application process. But I think if you're just really interested in going to a regiment, because it is different joining as an officer than it is as a soldier, obviously make it well known to the regiment that you want to join them, stay in contact with them through the application process, and then they might be able to sponsor you. So just, if I was you, just directly contact the regiment that you want to join. With the eyes situation, anything medical, I really can't answer. Same with recruitment. I can give my tips and advice, which is what these videos are. So I'm just going to throw out a disclaimer there. I'm not part of recruitment and I'm not part of the medical team. So any sort of medical questions I can't answer. Injuries I'll answer to the best of my knowledge, and then I'll mostly tell you to go and see a specialist. Rebecca, you ready to buy a hoodie? Go and get yourself a hoodie now. They're available. The new hoodies are live, the navy and black ones. Use Craig 15 if you want to get 15% off. Head over there now and then come back to this. David, hi, how's it going? I want to join the army, but my mum doesn't believe in me. It's a hard one to answer as well because I can't get involved with family. But if it's what you really, really, really want, either wait. I don't know how old you are, David. Let us know. Wait till you're 18, or just really tell your mum how much it means to you and how much you want to join. So, and for anyone's parents who are worried anyway, you can't go and opt till you're 18. So you're just training. So if they think you're going to get sent away, you're not. You can't go on any operations or anything like that. How is my finger? My thumb is getting better. I have like 40 degrees movement now, which is good. I've now allowed to start strength training this week. So I've been doing a lot of running ready for my marathon in May. But I can actually start strength training now. So I've got like some Play-Doh sort of stuff, and I can start testing out light dumbbells and kettlebells. So that's what I'm going to start doing over the next week. I'm going to do a couple of sessions from the Tactical Warrior Tap Fit programs that me and my mate have designed, see how my thumb is. Hopefully it holds out. I've got an appointment with the doctor next week, and he will let me know for sure if I need to have surgery to spoke or any scar tissue. But I believe it's broken down enough that I won't need to, and it's strong enough now that I can lift up weight as long as it doesn't aggravate it. So the thumb is getting there. Thanks for asking, everyone. It's really cool, just like how much you lot ask about it. How did the army view CBD? I used it to sleep for the last year. Would it be an issue taking it on basic on the 25th? CBD, take it with you if you want, but make sure you go straight to your section commanders, your platoon sergeant, platoon commander, and get confirmation from them, because I've heard different answers. I want to start taking CBD. Some people have said you can't. Some people have said you can. It's not illegal. It is a legal drug, but I really don't want to get anyone in trouble with that. So make sure you just go and speak to the right people, and then they can speak to the CDT team and let you know if it is allowed or not. Just done it again. Shot all the way down. Marco's on here. He is another team member. You're all part of the team, by the way. But yeah, these just joined the channel membership. Really great to have him. It's been great to get to know him a little bit better. So excited to see him on there. Here we go. From Indonesia, how do you think about the Indonesian capacitors? I hope I said that right. I've done a couple of reaction videos to them now, and I'm going to do another one. The Indonesian army really do interest me. It's very interesting, their professionalism and how dedicated they are to their army as well, and how like supported the Indonesian army is compared to the British army. Like highly supported from the Indonesian people. Like I've got your support, which is absolutely amazing, but the support I get on their reaction videos is just unreal. Ryan, thanks for recommending the Discord. Trying to join the Paras at 16. Any advice? Do it. So you'll go through AFC Harrogate, and then you'll have, as far as I'm aware now, you have extra training now, especially as PT down at AFC Harrogate. The section commanders from the parachute regiment have always been on top of their blokes. I remember when I went through AFC Harrogate as a junior soldier, and just the way the section commanders were with their recruits, their junior soldiers, was just absolutely unreal. So don't worry about that. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Coach Mike Chadwick. If you haven't, make sure you check him out on Instagram. Seriously knowledgeable, all into his science. He was actually there as a physical training instructor as part of the PT corps, heading up development and stuff like that, and really jigged it, rewrote the program on how junior soldiers are trained, especially for the parachute regiment. And the pass rate now is just absolutely out of this world. I can't remember the stats, but if you're looking at joining the parachute regiment as a junior soldier, then I highly recommend it. Marco, thanks, mate. Really appreciate you shouting out about the Discord and the channel memberships. Yes, Rebecca, you've got the link. Get in the Discord. Everyone else, get in the Discord. I'm going to be doing a Discord after this as well, so we can all chat over voice. Hope to join the Medic Corps next year. Which month of the year is best to apply? And with that month, which month am I likely to start? It doesn't matter what month you apply, just apply. It really doesn't make a difference, and everyone's application process is different, so it doesn't matter. I can't say how long your application will be, sorry. So sorry about that. Best weighted exercise. Loads. If you're talking about resistance training in the gym, any sort of big compound lifts, so you definitely want to be doing your squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, try and chuck in some clean and presses, snatches if you can work out, not work out if you can practice them properly. There's loads of stuff out there that's resistance training is very important for you, and there's a few key exercises that are definitely important. In fact, all about building a strong foundation, so don't worry about doing all your isolation exercises. Start off with the big body weight exercises and then move on to the compound lifts. Sean, how's it going? Right, everyone, Sean Pettigrew, check for him in the comments. Really good friend of mine. I met him years ago. He's got his own YouTube channel. He actually started before me, and then he gave it up because he was just super busy and personal reasons. And you know what life's like. He's just started it up, and it's called We Out Here. And what is interesting about his channel is he's nothing to do with the military, by the way. He's a civilian. Hiking and all the outdoors, and I absolutely love it, and I'm going to be going up there. If you love hill walking and the outdoors, definitely go and check him out. We Out Here, and he bought a hoodie as well, and it fits really well. So make sure you listen to him as well. Once again, go and buy the new hoodies. Plugging away loads here. I'm really sorry. Going through pre-PRMC program, when doing a load march, you stride it out or step faster. I always say stride it out. Everyone's completely different. I always say stride it out. And if you want tips with tabbing, biggest tip I got years ago was swing your hips left and right as if you're a female in heels. It helps. So swing your arms, try and stride it out as best as you can. But some people find it better taking smaller steps and stepping faster. But you need to stride it out and step faster. Hugo, I hope I said that right. Hugo, hello from Indonesia. Nice to have you on. I've already spoke about the Indonesian army. I think they look really professional. I love the support you will give them. It's awesome. Is it compulsory to have a vaccine in the army yet? Nothing's been mentioned to me. Not yet. I don't know how the vaccine's working. How long have I been serving? Too long. About 13 years now, I think it is. 13, 14 years. Because I transferred, it changed my career completely. Dan, how's it going? You've got your final offer through. You start Cavalry on the 28th. Congratulations. You train too hard, your knees are hurting. Yeah, just rest and recover. As long as you know you haven't pushed it too hard, as long as you give yourself enough rest. Stay away from the high impact training if you need to, and move over to the low impact training. And then you can still improve on your fitness and your cardiovascular system. Increase that VO2 max, your endurance, but without the high impact on your knees. Do I have to pay an AFC Harrogate? No, you haven't got to pay anything. You get paid. You'll be part of the army. So if you go AFC Harrogate, you're classed as a junior soldier. You are contracted to the British Army, so you will be paid. You'll just be on the basic pay for a soldier, which is, I can't remember exactly what it is in Harrogate. It's good though. I was like 16, getting £800 a month at first, and then it increased to over £1,000. Not bad for a 16-year-old. Hannah, we got another vegan here. You start training in May. Yep, just let them know. As soon as you get there, let them know you're vegan. Any sort of dietary requirements, vegetarian, pescatarian, can't eat dairy, gluten, whatever it is. Best way to find information on the intelligence corps, for example, the test to be able to join. So for all trades within the British Army, head over to the website. Like I said earlier, some of you might not have been on. The link's always in my description to the British Army website and to all my videos. Go over to the British Army website and go to job roles. Type in the job role you want, and it'll do a small spiel, about 3 or 4 paragraphs. And then at the bottom, it tells you the entry requirements. So what your fitness standards need to be, whether you need any GCSEs, A levels, or anything like that. It's all on the British Army website under the job role. If that's the test you're going on about, then that's exactly where it is. Tests within training, they're not going to release on the website because they can't release that. You'll get to know that when you're in training. If you want to know what the entry requirements are, they're on the British Army website. Hope that helps, Joe. Are there any language learning opportunities in the Army? Yes. If you want to learn a language, you can do it in your own time. But there's also courses that you can do it, and certain languages within the British Army. So if you can speak a certain language, you actually get paid more. You can get like little bonuses per month for speaking that sort of language. Also, that means more deployments or operations or exercises come up for you. So because you might speak a language, even though you're not a linguist, you might get called up to go and help out somewhere. Just because you speak that language. I know an officer from HCR has just gone away somewhere just before Christmas because he spoke a certain language. He's gone somewhere really good. Dan, I'm sure you'll be fine, mate. Video game addiction, find a new hobby, take yourself away from it, a bit of mental resilience, but just distract yourself with something else, mate. Get out, do training, I highly recommend it. Just do it slowly, so go from 10 hours to 9 hours, 9 to 8.5, go and train for half hour, go out for a little jog, go and see your friends, then 8 hours, and then bring it down slowly. Don't cut out video games completely, just bring it down slowly. Otherwise, you'll just have a big shock to your system. Once again, anything to do with medical reviews, I can't answer that. If you've like appealed or you've got a medical review and you haven't heard anything back, just get straight onto your career manager, and they should be able to help you. Any problems with your career and people aren't getting back to you, just chase it up with your careers manager. They've got massive caseloads, I would believe. So just make sure you continue to chase them up. Going through the pre-PRM. When it comes to cadence with tabbing, I've never checked this actually. Once again, it's all just down to how you feel. You need to practice the technique, which they should be teaching you in phase one, because there is a technique to tabbing. If you don't do it correctly, then you are going to hurt yourself. But I would always recommend striding out, but I know some people like stepping faster and shorter. Stride out, swing your hips, swing your arms to give you momentum. The faster your arms move, the faster your legs move. Try walking with your arms just still beside you. It's just not normal. It doesn't work. If hitting 15-minute miles, that's perfectly fine. If you're hitting 15-minute miles before you join the army, that's all you need. Trust me, don't worry. You haven't got anything to worry about. Rebecca, are the baby blue or the sky blue hoodies coming back? Yes, they are. They will be in stock. We've got some few new designs with the sky blue hoodies. It's going to be the same hoodie, upgrading it slightly so it's better quality. So it's going to be the same color, but we're just making it a better hoodie with a slightly different brand, logo on it. But it is coming back. The sky blues have been massively asked after, and they are coming back. Do you have to pay for anything in AFC Harrogate? You have to pay for your haircuts. If you're allowed to the shops, you have to buy that sort of stuff. You might have to buy like head torches and things like that, but don't worry, food, uniform, you get given all of that. If you live far away, don't worry, they give you a rail warrant for your first day, or your parents can drop you off, and then you get like 3 rail warrants per year. for like the first year in training, so you can travel home. Lady Dragon, you walk 3 miles and you never give up. Well done. Never give up, never give in, people. It's great. Well, we'll do about another 5 minutes, and then we're going to leave and jump on the Discord for half hour, and then we're going to go downstairs and chill with Amber, because like I said, it's been a busy week, and I think she mostly wants a bit of time. What happens next after ASC Harrogate? Will you automatically continue promoting the army, or will you apply for the actual army? No. So ASC Harrogate is just phase 1 training. So you do your application, you sign your contract, you go to day 1, you do your oath of allegiance, you're in the army. That's it. Now you do phase 1 training, then you do phase 2, and then you go on to your phase 3, which is the field army, and then you carry on with your career. That's it. You're in the army once you start Harrogate. Yeah, implement those hips, mate. Trust me. Swing your hips left and right as if you're wearing heels. I have a question. How am I going to do my school while on duty if I go into what they call in my country? Would I be able to? I can't answer that. I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't help you. Dan Chaplin. Why did you never give SAS selection a go? Didn't fancy the lifestyle. I actually really fancied the SAS, and I'm not going to be that guy who's up, blah, 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 blah. It was my own fault. I never attempted it. So just mentally, that's why I'm totally different now mentally. If I didn't have Amber and Hallie, I would go for it. But once again, no excuses. I didn't go. So that's that. Just never believed in myself when I was younger. And then I was going to go and do briefer course, but I injured myself a couple of weeks before, pulled myself off and never loaded myself back on. So once again, totally my own fault. But the lifestyle, the job really interested me. I had my mates telling me I should go for it, and I didn't. It's my own fault. So okay, Rebecca, you clicked on the Discord link. I'll give you a message after this to get you in. It should just take you straight in, and you should just sign up through the link, and then there'll be 2 chats there. Just give us a few more minutes. Let me answer a few more people's questions. What type of runs do you recommend to mix it up so you don't get bored? If you're looking to join the army, you obviously want to practice the 2K, which you are. Practice the beat test, which you want to do. You want to do your long, steady states, nice, easy runs, get these miles in your legs, build your endurance, cardiovascular system, and then do a few faster runs. But this all hasn't got to be in each week. Come out of a program. So I recommend 1 long run each week. You could do an intervals or a fast run each week, and then you could do like a 2K or a bleep test each week as well. And then you can sort of rotate, increasing each time. So trying to increase on your bleep test, trying to increase the speed on your 2K. With the 2K, you could do like 3 2Ks with a 2-minute break in between. And then with the long run, each time you're increasing the mileage ever so slightly, or increasing the minute mile per miles each time. I'm currently with the Household Cavalry Regiment in the British Army. Kitty, how long does it take for your first deployment? That totally down to the unit you join. You could be joining a unit that's got a deployment just coming up. You could be joining a unit that's very busy with lots of deployments, or you could be a little bit unluckier with a unit that's not got any deployments lined up for the next year or 2. So you could go away straight away. You may wait a year or 2. So it just all depends on the unit you join them. Let's do the last couple of questions, and thanks everyone as well. 28 thumbs up. Give us some more thumbs up. It really helps the channel. So I've got a new subscriber, expat. What do you intend to do when you leave the army? How will your current job skills prepare you for that? Very good question. So I've got a lot of things going on in my personal life at the minute. So when I leave the army, I'm hoping to carry these on. My goal is to continue with the YouTube and the fitness stuff, and build something where I can help people join the military. I want to expand into the Navy and RAF. I'm looking at this British Army job series I'm doing with the British Army. I'd love to expand into the Royal Navy and learn how they do things. I think it's really interesting. Same with the RAF, Can we learn from them? Can they learn from us? Should we become more part as one, or anything like that? That's what I want to do when I leave. I don't know when I'm going to leave. And then obviously the Tactical Warrior brand as well. I really want to expand that into something where I can provide high quality fitness and outdoor performance equipment and clothing. So I want to provide you just amazing training equipment for the gym: t-shirts, leggings, shorts, vests, hoodies, sweatshirts, but also start looking into providing caps, beanies, soft shells, gloves, socks, tactical rigger belts for your uniforms, for your kit at work, water bottles, but just really high quality. I really want to take the brand and the YouTube channel as much as I can to help as many people. Skills wise, the skills that I've biggest learned is one, it's not really a skill, but it's obviously just determination, but like project management. In the army, yeah, you get told to do things all the time. So you're like, you get your brief, but then you get told off to go and do it. Unless you get some sort of like micromanager of a boss, sometimes you get them. But a lot of the time you just get given a job and they go and tell you to do it. And then you go off and do it, and then you come back. Someone might check it quickly and then you do it. So that's the sort of skills that I'm looking to take away from it. You know, you don't have to be relied upon. You're relied upon to get a job done, which I know, working on my own and not having a boss in the future, I know I can do it. So I know I won't need a boss over me for the rest of my life. Right, so I'm going to call it there. I'm going to jump off, go on the Discord. So thanks for everyone who has come on. I'm going to try and hold these lives weekly, if not fortnightly. Give us a thumbs up in the comments section if you want to see that. If you'd like to see a live like weekly or fortnightly, I can't promise every week, but I will definitely do my best fortnightly. So thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. It's really good chatting to you all and getting to know you all a little bit better. Hope I answered all your questions. If I didn't, hold it for the next live and I'll do the best I can. If not, join the channel memberships and jump on the Discord after this. We're going to jump on the Discord for half hour and have a chat. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.